Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Ritwik, and I welcome you all to 564th meeting of MCTC Club. As everyone has some mission in their life, we also have a mission. But before we take a pledge for that mission, I would like to highlight a few ground rules. Number one, put your phones on silent mode, please. You have a couple of seconds to do that. As part of our speeches, whoever comes on stage, we do not prefer talking on sex, religion and politics. And also please do not talk to each other during the entire day. Okay. Now I will request all of you to please stand up on your face and take your right hand forward to take the pledge. The mission of our Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. All right, so with this I will hand over the stage to our president, Abhishek.
Good morning once again. Welcome to the 564th meeting of the Toastmasters. I am the presiding officer of the today meeting and I welcome you. If we look at the meeting, the 564, which states that for the last 11 years, we are meeting every Sunday to empower ourselves to become effective leaders and better communicators. Today is special because we have the Independence Day, the two-day flag, and tomorrow we have a new festival, the Ram. Have you said, although we have again the last meeting, we have seen some of the response of the people how the Independence Day they have celebrated. Can anyone point out how they have celebrated the Independence Day this year, the 15th August? Anyone? How is they have celebrated? I know it is a holiday for many of the corporate people, even mine. Anyone can say the feeling how they have celebrated something extra they have done.
So traditionally, what we used to do as father used to do basically get up early and then sit in front of the TV if not going anywhere else, then watch the entire ceremony on TV. But this time we were outside and then my son, who is now 20 years old, he saw some kite flying. So he asked me to teach how to fly the kites, becoming a kind of a person who knows how to fly. So basically we have to fire kites and then give him teaching lessons on how to fly. So at certain point in time he was so excited that there was nobody on the roofs of the nearby home. He was the only one flying in the dark as well.
Oh, sorry, flying the kites on the Independence Day. Anyone from this side, how they are celebrating the Independence Day? Something different.
Well, there was a program in the society where I stay. So there was flag bursting and chole bhature and samosas. So that was the main attraction.
So in the society, I can see a lot of events happen. On our society, too, like the flag hosting and every members come together and celebrate it. And especially the child, the performance of the child, we used to see that it's only they performing on the Independence Day. Only you can see dancing. That is something enhances the feeling of the Independence Day. Now moving forward, I can see there is a couple of rules which are written. So I can ask the members to come forward and take it. Like we have the gun, then one counter, and then the rules that is that. So anyone can take the gun and or a counter. Toastmaster person.
I can take Gramin Road.
And since Rahul has taken only 2 marks, so Rahul can take our counter.
I can take
Good.
You can take it to
Very well.
So we use the okay, sir. So we have all the roles which are having filled right. So in the group, I have mentioned regarding the panel contest, panel discussion contest. So it is so hope in the past we have also in the Rahul presidency we have started this panel discussion contest event where 4 members come over there forum, just like how we have looked in the TV. There will be a topic will be assigned and people have to discuss on that topic, the challenges, the future of that regarding that related to that topic. And we will use the demo of this so that people get the understanding of the context. So because today demo has been back out, so we can start doing the panel discussion contest so that the people can understand what is panel discussion project and how it's going to happen in the panel contest. The contest which is happening on the first one. I request the people to nominate for that contest because the exciting prize are there for the winner. And it's also something new that is going to happen on that event, on that day. Now, I can say a couple of ways here. So, then we have the case introduction. So, case, I am requesting case to say the name and what he or she expect from the meeting. Ma'am.
Good morning, all. My name is Chitra, and this is the first time I've come on, and I'm expecting like what is the whole process it is about. I want to know that, and also I have interest in public speaking and all. So in my school time, college time, in my corporate job, also I try to find some opportunity to have this type of activity. So it's just out of my hobby and interest. I want to see the whole process and in future take the participation.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi all, my name is Zishra. I'm basically a guest here, but I have joined the Toastmaster last week, that is Elephant Toastmaster. And basically the basic expectation is basically I want to overcome my stage fright, so that's why I'm
Okay. Getting all of this. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah, hello everybody. I'm Vikas Jain. So I'm also first time I've come here. We have some friends who will be the leaders of Toastmaster. So of course my purpose of coming is to get some early learnings, and of course I come out of the stage fear, to improve the public speaking, and also make a lot of friends. Thank you.
Okay. I hope you enjoy that. And the last, yeah, here.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubha, and the purpose for me coming over here is like I have a stage fear. If anyone calls me on the stage, and like my heartbeat goes up, and I shy away from speaking in public, and for that reason I am here. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, good morning to you all. My name is Girdhari Saran. I have been a Toastmaster in past. I completed the module 1, 10 speeches in the last part as a Toastmaster membership. But then I left because of professional reasons. Now I think I have some free time to actually come on Sunday and we start practicing the public speaking. That's the reason I came to Toastmaster.
That's great. You are taking right steps to join the Toastmaster of the whole family. So I hope all the guests going to enjoy the today's session and the today's session.
So, good morning everyone. Myself, Gagan Singha. I am first time chartered accountant working in companies. So, I am here to, of course, to welcome out of stage here. And I am handling the event, having sessions with the team, etc. But I have stayed here in public speaking. I am here to welcome out of this company.
Thanks. So now let's do some warm-up activity before starting the session. So I request every member to stand up. If I say walk, so you have to walk. If I say stop, you have to stop. So walk. So random walk you can do. Stop. Walk. Stop. So now if I say walk, then you have to stop. So just opposite. Walk. No, so stop. Stop. So you walk. Walk. So stop. Walk. Stop. So now you come down to the stage. Thank you for participating in the activity. Give an applause for everyone. So, in a normal Toastmaster meeting, the entire Toastmaster divided into three sessions. First is the speech session. So, the first one is the TMOD session, where the TMOD take the entire meeting forward. And the first session is the speech, where the prepared speech, the people who prepared from the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks come over there and perform and participate in the speech. They perform regarding the speech and the topic they have said. Then we have the table topic session, which is one of the most interesting sessions, where everyone gets a chance to speak in front of the people. So you will be moreover we call it impromptu speeches, where the topics will be assigned right on front of you on the stage, and you have to speak on that topic for the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes, 2 minutes. And the last we have the feedback session, which is we call the heart of the entire meeting, where all the role players get the feedback where he is good at and where he has to go. So in this way the entire meeting has been divided. The speech, then the private Toastmaster, and then we have the evaluation session or the feedback session. As I told in the starting of the meeting that we have the Toastmaster of the day is the person who starts the meeting, and there is a Toastmaster session of 20 minutes. Although at the last moment some of the people have backed out because they have some internal function and they have to get out. So we are skipping the Toastmaster of the day. On behalf of the Toastmaster of the day, we are introducing the panel discussion event. So for which I request 4 people to come on the stage. The 3 people I can say. Any 3 volunteers can come on the stage. Yeah.
So is it
Yeah, panel discussion.
I think that first we can start with
No, I will start the first from the
Very
members.
awesome today.
It is a normal like because we have it was on the day, but at the last week tomorrow 9 o'clock is the back what has happened.
We can follow to the usual agenda and then
So I
decision at that.
TMOD is
first thing you have to introduce the general calendar and
maybe I can take TMOD though.
Wow.
Just on the introduction side of Vivek. So Vivek has joined like it's almost 6 months, 6 years of Vivek has joined Toastmaster. He is one of the witness Toastmaster of the Millennium City Toastmaster Club, and currently the vice president, also the
was 3 years back.
currently the president at Eximo company, and he's turned out to be IPO. A big round of applause for sir for the hard work of the company and the team has worked in taking the company to the IPO. Now I request
Thank you.
Vivek sir to take the meeting forward. A big round of applause.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm meeting with the lighting after a long time. I haven't.
Yeah,
Like
I
last
came
4
to
months.
this meeting in this year I think twice.
Okay.
Second time in this whole calendar year.
Okay.
Although I'm part of club, I see all the group chat etc. So due to my professional engagement, it was difficult. But anyway, I'll try to come more often. So Toastmaster, I joined 3 years back, and it's a club. I was talking to a gentleman. This club has given me a new perspective. After joining this club, I have met so many wonderful people in this club from different backgrounds. That's the most important. Why I joined Toastmaster. Apart from that, every time I come, I learn something. We learn from each other. We don't judge. That's the beauty of Toastmaster Club. So on GMOG, as Abhishek was saying, the meeting has got 3 sections. And these meetings are generally, most of the meetings will have organized in 3 sections. One is prepared speech, another is table topic, where you have to speak impromptu. And that is, I think, most of the people they will acknowledge they have fear while for impromptu topic. So you know the art, you know the little practice, so you can speak and in any situation. And the third one is evaluation. So feedback is breakfast for the champions. Each one of us needs some feedback for our growth. What we can see in ourselves as a area of improvement, but someone else, a mentor or the colleague, they can see a different thing in you where you exactly lack, and they can give you feedback. So feedback is, I think, backbone of this club. So today's we will have two speeches. One is by Toastmaster Prithvish and another is from Toastmaster Africa. What I would request each one of you, be here, be in the moment. Because I believe focused mind power is the strongest force on the earth. When these days, our kids, even all of us are lacking or having a lot of deficiency on focusing. The moment you start focusing on something ding and dings, they deviate you. So let's focus for next 1 hour 45 minutes. And we will start with the prepared speeches. And Toastmaster Prithvish, and who is the Toastmaster Ankit? Where are Toastmaster? Oh, just Toastmaster Ankit is the evaluator for Toastmaster Prithvish. Prithvish, I'm not sure about your topic.
Learning to quit.
Learning to quit.
Yeah, okay.
First, we have generally evaluated master.
Okay. Who is the general evaluator? Oh. So what I would request, how the evaluation section will go. So general evaluator, Toastmaster, where Toastmaster, please come. And let us tell us about how the whole meeting is going to be evaluated and how it will be. Thank you. Let's have a big round of applause.
I think Toastmaster Vivekanand has given some gist about evaluation. This is one of the very interesting parameters of what Toastmaster is. For example, start from your upbringing. You go to school, you write something. There should be somebody to tell you how you have performed it. Same is the setup here. You come onto the stage, and there should be somebody to tell you like how you perform. There is some improvement area. What are your strengths? So similarly, in Toastmasters meeting setup as well, we have an evaluation section, and I am the general evaluator, and I have my own team as well. If you look at the overall setup of this evaluation, there are 3 discrete levels. Starting from the microscopic level, like you look at things in very detailed level, that is the most beneficial people in the Toastmasters meeting are the speakers. So speakers, when they come here, they are evaluators who actually specifically are designated for their evaluation only. They will not look at anybody else. Like I am on the stage, so their evaluators will not look at me, how I am performing here, what are my shortcomings. So they are designated ones. They are giving the entire time of 5 to 7 minutes to the speakers only. So this is microscopic level of evaluation. Then a little above. Little above is another auxiliary team like the grammarian, accountant and timer. They look at everybody who comes onto the stage and talk about how they perform from the grammatical aspects of the speech, or talk or whatever they did. Accountant basically the filler words, so etc. And timer, how much time they took. Okay, this is the auxiliary team. And then if I take the level up as well, one level up. So until now, the speech evaluators look at the people on the stage specifically to them. The auxiliary evaluators look also at the people who were on the stage, but as a general evaluator, I will look at the things which are happening off the stage as well. So not only the stage, but off the stage as well, giving my entire observation about the meeting at the end of the meeting itself. Okay, at a high level, 3 different sets of evaluators. Now with this, I would like to invite my auxiliary team members so that they can just tell you a little bit more about grammarian, accountant and timer roles. What are you expected or how you are expected to talk when you are on the stage? So for grammarian, I think Prashant. Yes.
Good morning everyone. My name is Prashant. I joined Toastmasters in the month of May. So today I am going to play a grammarian role. I would identify during the speeches, if they were talking master, if somebody makes grammatical mistake, I would like to identify and provide the solution or provide the correct what would be the best what you can use it during your speech. right? So if anybody uses the Z word, we need to give the thumbs up, right? During the speech that the person has used it, and then we will applaud it. So we need to provide the thumbs up. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Shyam. Now the next opportunity evaluator, our counter Rahul.
My name is Rahul and I will be playing the role of accountant today. As an accountant, I will be taking notes of filler words like so, you know, but, or the long pauses that you might use during your time on stage. By avoiding these filler words is important. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are the husband and your wife asks you to bring coriander leaves, let's be dhania, and you forget. And now she scolds you, like, suppose you are here, and she says, I told you to bring dhania today, but you forgot. Now if you use filler words like, I told you a lot of times, it shows that you are nervous and you kind of have some kind of fear, right? So your wife might scold you for like the whole day. Instead, what you can do is that you can use long pauses. Now again, let's see. I told you to bring dhania. Why didn't you bring it? That was what? So I forgot it. Okay, next time you have to bring it. Otherwise, there would be no dinner. Okay, I can take care of this. You can see, she was mad when you were using a lot of filler words because she knew that you have to fear her, right? Now, when you're using long pauses, it becomes natural that she will not take a lot of time to scold you. That is it. Over to you.
I can certainly say that Rahul, being an unmarried person, he can definitely laugh at the married people. Whatever he was saying on the stage, this happened with me yesterday, and the entire week paid out. Whatever happened, so it's like this only. So good and all. Right. So let's now welcome the timer, Monica.
So I can ask someone to take over.
Who can take the timer role? I can see Anurag looking at others.
And
Anurag.
Come on to stage, man. Good.
we can have a tabletop which is available. If there are temporary
Why don't you fill the name?
Yeah, let him complete first. Abhishek, let him complete.
As every one of you know how important time is. Today I am playing the role of timer to reiterate this fact that time is important. For this, I am noting down all the events that are going on here on stage. So there is time, designated time for each and every section. For speeches, we have 5 to 7 minutes. In 5 minutes, I will show green card, and around 6 minutes, I will show yellow card, and when we reach 7 minutes, I show red card for 30 seconds. When I am showing red card, it means you have 30 seconds to close the speech. And in table topic section, we have 1 minute. You have 1 minute minimum to speak, on which I will show you green card. After that, around 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will show you yellow card. And in the end, after 2 minutes, I will show you red card. It means you have 30 seconds to close. So these are the two areas where I am going to show you cards, these different sections. Also, there is some time for evaluation section as well. I think it's 2 to 3 minutes here. So around 2 minutes, I will show you green card. And similarly, 2:30 yellow, and in the end 3 minutes I will show you red cards, and you have 30 seconds to go. I will show my report in the end and called upon stage by general evaluator. Gold division will be there.
So you were saying like the TE role is still there. Somebody like picking up okay. Thank you very much. All right. So with this, I will hand over the stage to our Toastmaster Vivekanand and carry it forward.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Let's go take round of applause for the graduated. Great. So, as I told you, I did many mistakes in last few minutes. First of all, I missed many rules to be introduced here. So, any Toastmaster meeting after TMOD, brief description, we all need to laugh. And there is a role here, joke master, which I forgot. So, apologizing to Rahul. So, I would like to invite ex-president of this club and dynamic person Rahul for cracking few jokes so that we can laugh. So Rahul, over to you.
Master Vivek. As you might be aware, if not, let me reiterate, I have many talents. And I'm sweet, innocent, kind, down to earth, a bit funny, and a marvelous human being. What I'm not is a good singer. And that is why I'm going to sing a song in front of you that I have created it myself. So here it goes. Have you seen my minutes of the meeting? Have you seen my minutes of the meeting? No? Then go and see my minutes of the meeting. All the social media handles has my minutes of the meeting. When you're watching, like and share my minutes of the meeting. Have you seen my minutes of the meeting? No? Then go and see my minutes of the meeting. That is it. Thank you. And over to you.
And you very round of applause for Toastmaster Rahul.
So we'll start with a prepared speech. Ideally, the Toastmasters should talk about theme of the day. Since I took this opportunity immediately, so I'm just getting warm up, and maybe after the prepared speech, I'll talk something. But I'll talk something about very common subject about modern day supervillain or distraction. I'll talk a little bit about that.
So, we also have panel discussion. Like we have panel discussion in the future.
Okay, we'll do panel discussion.
Kind of taste to the what is panel discussion? How is not
Very good, fantastic. So we'll do that. So we'll start with a prepared speech. And today's two wonderful speakers, Ritwis and Amrita, they are prepared. So first of all, Ritwis. Ritwis is a civil engineer from NIT Nagpur and MS from US. And he works for US company. And he loves sports, movies, and traveling. So Ritwis, your evaluator is Toastmaster Ankit. So Toastmaster Ankit, I will request you to share objective of Toastmaster speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Today I am evaluating Toastmaster Privilege. My name is Ankit, and the speech that Toastmaster Privilege will be giving is the second speech of level 1. The title of speech is Learning to Quit. And his pathways is presentation mastery. The objective of the speech is to present a speech that has purpose, and I wish best of luck to Toastmaster Privilege.
Toastmaster is learning to quit. Toastmaster.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The harder you try to achieve something, the further it gets away from you. How many of you have experienced such a thing? 4 years back, I started working in a major project in my company. The project manager PM was sitting halfway across the world in the US, and I was assigned a team here in India to lead and deliver the project. Now, this PM and me, we have been working for pretty well for the past 2 years and had good working relations. Everything was set for another successful project delivery. I was completely oblivious to the fact for the change of fortune that was waiting for me. Suddenly, through some organizational reshuffle, the PM gets transferred to the new office, and the new PM is assigned to the project. I got worried. So I set up a call with the new PM to understand his expectations and calibrate the scope of the project. To my surprise, the PM tells me that the client has changed the software, and now it is a new version of the software that will be used to deliver the work. I was tense. None of my team members know this new software. It would take extensive training to come up to speed and do some meaningful work. And on top of that, few of my team members, they leave the organization and join our company. So I'm extremely worried. Now I'm in a situation where I have a new team, a new PM, and a new software. The worst possible combination for any project. Having one or two things new is fine, it's manageable. But having all three new is a precarious situation. The more I thought about it, the more scared I started. But somehow I gathered myself. I deployed everything at my disposal. Fast track training, progressive learning and application, incremental design progress, whatever I could to make the project a success. A couple of months passed, and the deadline for submission to the client was fast approaching. The PM called me and said, I would like to do an internal review before sending it to the client a few weeks in advance. So I decided to do a thorough check on the designs and drawings so that I deliver a good product to the project manager. During my checking, I find some errors. I pass it to the team to address, they address it, and then send it back to me. Again, I do another round of check and find some minor things. I pass it to the team, they address it. Now, in doing these 2 rounds of check, I missed the timeline to send it to the team. Worried, I quickly pick up the phone and call the team. Extension of 2-3 days. The PM says, okay, that's fine, you can take 2-3 days, not a problem. I go back and again start doing the rounds of checks. Because every time when I'm checking, I find some minor things and I'm not satisfied. I have this insatiable desire to make this perfect product. In doing this multiple rounds of checks, I miss second timeline. Now, he is upset. I don't have proper explanation. I was distraught. I didn't know what to do. So what I decided? Google what to do when a project gets out of hand. Because I could feel the project slipping out of my hand. I got a bunch of suggestions. Most of this I know, but hey, it's not working. Then somehow, clicking through the links, I find an interesting story. A story about training program of US Navy SEALs. This training program is called downproofing. Now in downproofing, what happens? A soldier's hands and legs are tied like this, and they are dropped into a pool of water 9 feet deep. The aim is to survive for 5 minutes. Needless to say, most of the soldiers try to break free, try to swim, and start drowning. Eventually, they have to be dragged out of the pool. But few of them survive. And the key to survival is accepting the fact that your hands and legs are tied. You cannot swim and you are drowning. The idea is to sink to the bottom of the pool. When you reach the bottom, use your legs to push yourself up to reach the surface. Once you reach the surface, pop your head out, take a gasp of breath, again sink to the bottom. Keep doing this for 5 minutes and you will stay alive. This story blew me away. I realized what I have been doing. I was trying to make the perfect design, which is impossible. I have to accept the fact that at this stage, at this milestone, it is impossible to make the perfect design. There can be n number of changes, the client hasn't seen it. They will have their own suggestions. So I decided to let it go. Send it off to the PM, he had some suggestions, off it went to the client. I had my fingers crossed, but to my surprise, nothing bad happened. There were no major deviations. This incident taught me a very important lesson in life. Learning to quit. Learning to quit the aim of perfection. Because sometimes just a good enough is all the perfection you need. Thank you.
Thank you. Then if you see your WhatsApp group, so Toastmaster will say he has sent feedback barcode and guest they can scan the barcode from someone from an NCTC and we need to give 1 minute feedback to Toastmaster request. 1 minute time is for the feedback. So, and request everyone to give feedback. Speaker is Toastmaster Ankita. Toastmaster Ankita is having pathway dynamic leadership and she would be giving a second speech, project 1 level 1, and objective of the speech is writing a speech with purpose. And the speech type, who is the evaluator? I am the evaluator. So writing a speech objective is writing a speech with purpose. And Toastmaster Ankita, please come over the stage. And title is Cancel Trip Adventure. Toastmaster Ankita, Cancel Trip Adventure. Cancel Trip Adventure. Toastmaster Ankita. Over.
How many of you have planned a trip that has cancelled? Many of you.
Please keep it safe.
Actually, I also have an experience. Somewhere, my trip has cancelled on an adventure. One day, my old friend Bhavna came to me and asked me to plan for Nainital. I said, okay, it's a cool idea. We were 5 friends about to go Nainital, and one of our friends know how to drive, so we planned our road trip. But there was one problem, that was me. I thought I don't have budget to go on Nainital. I could cancel the trip. I already have some commitment. Next day I went to my office, and one of my all-time free colleagues told me about the merchant account. I asked, what is merchant account? He explained me in the way like it is a trading account, and he made 40K out of it. So I thought I should go. Next day he sent me the link, and I started. On a day 1, I got 1200 without any investment. On the second day, their agent asked me to invest 10. I said, let me think about it. But then one girl, Priyanki, contacted me on a telegram and asked me, have you also been asked for 10 investment? I said, yes. She said, don't do it now. I have my brother. I asked him, then it is safe or not? I said, perfect. Next day, I saw her on a group we were added, one investor. This time I approached her and asked, then have you invested? She said yes, and got 7K commission. I thought I should also try. So I invested 10K and got the same, 17K, 7K commission. Next day, we again invested 10K. There were 20 tasks. And in between it is stuck, and they again asked me to invest in. That was 29K investment, and after that we are going to withdraw our money. So I again invested then 29K. So total was 39K, and we got the 50K, 11K commission. It was. But at that time I understood that this investment will multiply, because in between I got one account order and account was free. So I decided to quit. And I was quite comfortable as Priyanki was doing one day before. So I thought, then she gets commission, I get commission. Next day, agent again asked me to invest 30K from the start. I said no, I don't have money. She was starting convincing me that how much you have. Can you invested 10K? You got 11K commission, 11K profit. You can invest. I thought, not a bad idea. This is not money I earned from the work. I can invest. Then so I invested. Then I got, as usual, advance profit. That was 49. So I said, I quit here because I earned the 11K and I invested 10. She said, please don't quit. You have already gotten profit of 11K. And commission is 80K. You will get the 80K. So after thinking some time in a greed of 80K, I again invested in 49K. So my investment was 59, and then I started my work. So 17, 18, and on 19 it again started. I was shocked. I asked the agent, and what is it? She said, it's a book day. We usually get max to max 2 advance orders. After this, you will get this much amount. So I called my sister and I asked her, and give me 30K and let me 30. She asked me for what? So I said, we are doing some trading kind of things me with my office colleagues. So she sent me 30K, and with a deep breath I again
we will have 1 minute silence and just give feedback for Toastmasters. Let me know once the time is over. Okay, now we will move to next section, and that is a special section by Toastmaster Abhishek rehearsal for panel discussion. So Toastmaster Abhishek, please come over the stage.
I just said in the start of the meeting that we are going to have a panel discussion contest in the first week of September. So before that, we want to give a test to the people, like artist panel discussion contest. All this happened in the past, but there are a lot of new members who have joined. So I have to also get to know how this contest will happen, so that they can practice and bring more energy, and I can see a lot of participants coming on this kind of discussion contest event. So I need 3 volunteers for this contest. Especially the members, starting with the members. So the person who is
No, one guest should be there, 2 members can be there.
So we have 50. So we can have 4 people, yeah. We pick up 1, 2, 3. And yes, sir. Yeah, so I need 4 chairs.
Please give easy topics.
Yeah, this is just easy, you know. Just have a name to the people from the audience, and then we have the award, the first person sitting over there. We have the first the ex-president of our Toastmaster Club. They become the first for the award. Then we have the Prasan, who have joined 2 months ago, and he is currently the completely level 1. We have the Kritika, the ex-president of the Toastmaster Club. We have the first Toastmaster Kritika, and we have the guest, Bidahari. They become the first for the Bidahari. As we know that in India, a lot of questions happen, especially on the Paris Olympics. We know that in the Paris Olympics, like the news is happening on the Paris Olympics. The Paris Olympics. The people are raising questions to the government and also to the other players that India is not getting a gold medal. But at the same time, Indian government is planning to host 2026 Olympics in India. There is a lot of challenge in hosting the Olympics Games. First, India is going to the economic reform. India wants to become a manufacturing hub of the world. India wants to become an export-driven nation and an import-driven nation. The manufacturing hub of the nation. At the same, if this is a one image of the India. Second image that India wants that India should become top in the athletics. We want to become the highest, become the top 5 country in getting the gold medal in Commonwealth Games and Olympics. As well as your panel members, what is your decision? Like should India host 2026 Olympics? What are the key challenges that are there, and how we can achieve it? Like there is a huge money which is going to go over. So I will ask one each of the one to share this insight on this topic. Should India host 2026 Olympics? What are the key challenges, the achievements that India will do? Starting with, I will take 2 minutes to each to give the insight. Then we have a Q&A session with the audience, and then 1 minute post the event to summarize the regarding of problems in the mind and the starting with the focus.
If I talk about should India host Olympics 2046, I'm very much in favor of this decision. Doesn't matter if we actually get to host, but the idea, just the idea to host the event is a positive step towards incorporating a culture, sports culture in the country. You see, apart from cricket, a lot of other sports are not getting the kind of recognition that they should, that they deserve. And hosting such a big event will promote such sports, which will actually help India in future to achieve more medals in different kinds of sports. Plus, another aspect of hosting such an event is that it promotes your economic growth as well. For example, if I talk about IPL, every year IPL is hosted in the country, and if I talk about the current IPL event, it generated a few billions dollars for the country. So I believe hosting an event as big as Olympics will greatly affect our GDP and the economic reforms and add up to the basically the financial things.
So as per the law, the hosting Indian Olympics is a more positive way. We are going to recognize in the international platform, and along with this, it will only help in the economic of the country. Now coming to Prasan.
As far as I am concerned, I will not go ahead with India's government should host the 2036 Olympics. From my perspective, if you look at we are at 1.5 billion population. Now we know that in Paris Olympics, we hardly won only 6 medals, not even in the gold. We are not at a certain level to achieve. So it's because, and we know that it's going to Indian government will likely invest so much of money, a lot of money would be required to host this, Olympics game. We knew that Commonwealth game and we kind of back because they cannot have challenges and others. Many roads that is blocked. There are a lot of people they don't go to the office. They really block the road, and there are so many in India. India is like a developing country where people work on a daily basis. Right? So, and instead of, I would say, we should invest money on the common Olympics game. I would suggest we have to build the infrastructure for the different stadiums, and we should provide a facility to the sports person, so they can once we achieve at a certain level in the games, then I think we should be ready to host those games. Otherwise, even if we are hosting a game and hardly we are winning 2 or 3 medals, it will not make a good image in front across the world.
So as per the Prasan, the hosting the Olympics certainly should not be happen over there in the 2036 because a lot of amount of money going to invested over there, but the outcome is will not be as expected from the in terms of medals. But Prasan is more worth to invest that money on the infrastructure.
I don't have a mixed opinion, but so basically, before hosting the Olympics, 2036 is quite far yet. So before that, at least next Olympics, before the next Olympics, we want to invest more into sports so that there are more athletes who are able to win and who are able to prepare for India as well. Because once the Olympics is hosted, there are so much of things which need to be arranged, and all those money will be going to the lower level, maybe the workers or the employees, etc. So that is not just an expenditure from the government. And then alongside, one, there will be job opportunities for that period itself, and second, there are sponsors for games like Olympics, etc. So it's not that the entire expenditure is from the government. Obviously, there will be a huge expenditure from the government side, but there are both ways.
So, Toastmaster India has the perception that there is a more mix of opinion. Like India should focus first on the upcoming Olympics, win more medals, promote the athletics in terms of to get more medals for India. Along with this, see also the one angle that winning Olympics also brings jobs for the country. Now, coming to the Buddha.
I do want to my opinion is that an opportunity like hosting the Olympics rarely comes, and when we have a population which is the highest population country in the world, it's an opportunity to get our country recognized at the world stage. We had a Commonwealth game hosted in the past, and it was a total disaster. It brought a lot of bad name for the country. There were scams all around that Commonwealth game, and that brought not so such a good name for the country in the sports world. Now this is our opportunity to correct that image. And when it comes to promoting your sports team, I think one of the reasons why cricket is so popular in India is because we won the 1983 World Cup, and that was the time when there was no other sports, and people were looking for something to entertain with, and the cricket became the default sport for them because that was the only rhythm we had at that time. Earlier it was hockey because we had a player before independence which was representing India after the independence also. There was so many hockey tournaments, and hockey was very popular. Similarly, cricket was popular.
So there has one aspect that forcing India from which will recognize India in the international platform. Along with this, it will help in researching the India image that what we has happened in the Commonwealth. Now forcing India will change the image of the world that we can able to host Olympics. We are the country to host the Olympics. So instead of changing the image of the India in the international world. Now it's time for the people, the audience over there, to ask question with the panelists. There are many questions there.
Not a question though, but I see that this panel discussion has been conducted in a very civilized manner. Although the image was like another ghost story kind of thing, like you make up like each other.
Any question we have for the panelists.
Yes. So I wanted to ask, you said out of 1.5 billion, only 6 medals are there. So can you share what's the reason according to you?
To win Prashant.
See, I tell you, we don't promote India government to work. It is not from the school education. How much we put the efforts, the school person, how much we encourage to our kids in our school education. Everybody, and there are two aspects. One is the infrastructure is not there. We mostly focus on the students. And second, our parents' mindset, because we know that sports person hardly they earn the money, only they give to the studies. So if the government should bring some of the offer that once the person who do it to the sport person, they will have some different option to go upper level, other than normal jobs.
So don't you think while hosting Olympic at least next 12 years, the public, government, private
should bring a hard policy, and we should bring those policies that the sports person can be recognized. We know that right now, if you remember, like a few of the sports person with the Karna policy or something due to the other politics. So we need to invest first of all in education and school education level, and then bring the world class infrastructure, and we need to bring the purchase from outside and build the infrastructure. Sure.
If you know any other person here,
Can I answer that question like
by
by
any? And we have to put the panelists, the person, maybe put them on the side.
Yes, any question?
Any question, panelists?
Well, one question I can ask to whom? Well, to any of the members who had opposed, I think, do you think it's another gimmick of the government just to divert people from the main issues? I'm trying to keep it right.
See, bidding for Olympics at the world stage is not a joke. It's not like promising some jobs and then not delivering. You have to show the serious commitment that you are a serious contender. And you are bidding for 36, that means you have 10 years, and that is the Olympic bidding system. Whoever is hosting in 2030 has already started working. They know from last 5 years that they have to host the Olympics. They are already working on the infrastructure. So it has to be a serious bid. It cannot be just a gimmick that yes, I want to look good in public's eyes, so then let's go and bid for Olympics. It has to be a serious bid. You have to show your commitment. You have to show that you have money to invest. You have to show that you have a city where Olympic can be hosted. It cannot be just like a normal.
Abhishek, let me add. I completely agree with you. 3 weeks back, I was in Brisbane, Australia, and the city, still 8 years to go for Brisbane Olympics. Whole city is being completely revamped. All the bridges, roads, everything is being done, keeping 8 years forward. How they are going to host Olympics.
The infrastructure improvement that will be better. There will be more job opportunities if there are such improvements. Obviously, the environment, some things will improve.
So now, so
I just want to add this one simple.
we can add. So now it's time to summarize the point. Start with Rahul. You will participate in summarize the point.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm very much in favor of hosting Olympics 2036. Now, as Toastmaster Prithvish mentioned, might be a gimmick. Even if it's a gimmick, everybody fakes it, right? Nobody is perfect. No government is perfect. Even if it's a gimmick, we should focus on the positives. It will create a lot of job opportunities. It will promote the culture of sports, and it will actually enhance and improve our economic situations in the country. So, a big thumbs up from me if we could host Olympics 2036.
Yeah, I would emphasize to build the infrastructure first. The big stadium, big club, big football, hockey, and other. We should also focus on few of the games which we are not encouraged. Like gymnastics, we are not at all everywhere. So if we focusing on to achieve some of the medals in other games as well, and identify the real talent from the school age, and we need to promote them.
So,
Yeah.
Feedback we had at the last.
At the last, in the figure also.
So we'll have one of the interesting session which we call TTM, table topic. And table topic master is Toastmaster Varun. So please give chance to tell us something about how we will carry out this TTM, and I think most of the cases will be opportunity to come here. So over to you. Let us begin our
So, how many of you ever thought of being on Shark Tank?
Sorry?
Shark Tank. First of all, are you guys aware about Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah. So today I'm going to give you a chance to be on Shark Tank. So in this box I have some innovative products. Right. So these products can or cannot exist. So these are some of the funny products. These can be something like a flying car or something. So you will be invited on the stage. You will be given 1 to 3 minutes. Where 1 to first minute the time will be the green flag, 2 minutes yellow, and the third, and at the third minute the red flag will be raised. And then in those 3 minutes you have to make a pitch to the audience.
It's only 2 minutes.
Okay. I take experience for them. So you'll be given 2 minutes to make a pitch, right? So the audience will be the judges, and then they decide if you're going to get the funding for your product or not. So a good approach to follow would be, which we typically follow in Toastmasters is for you, where you can start reading about your product, then you give some reason on why do you think the product is going to sell. Then you can give some examples or some explanation about that particular thing, and then you can summarize it with your opinion towards the end. So can I request member to come on the stage and
Select the memo board group participant.
so
We select the memo board group participant.
okay.
You can say?
Who is not participating?
It's up to you.
Any volunteers?
It's up to you.
Anurag.
Can you share the topic?
Can you share the topic?
So the topic is a bike helmet that keeps your head cool in summers.
Bike helmet. AC वाला है. AC वाला है.
And topic is bike helmet that keeps your head cool in summer. So, hi Sharks, I am coming here with an innovative product. You might be using it from like couple of years, but today the product that I am bringing here to the table is unique. Considering the fact that Indian population is, when it comes to mobility, people prefer to use two-wheelers as comparison to four-wheelers. So there, if you see the Indian demography, then you will notice that in villages and other regions, two-wheeler is the prominent vehicle that people prefer to use. And when it comes to long distances, I think, as I told you, two-wheeler is the main vehicle and not a four-wheeler. People using it, and when they used to travel to long distances, considering their safety concern, helmet is the most important thing. So for the reason we decided to create a helmet that keeps your head cool. So if you are using a two-wheeler, then you should buy this product for yourself. And considering the demand in India, you should invest in this kind of product. And I request you, if you ever in your life even sit on two-wheeler, you should promote this product and you should put your money in this product. And this is the right time for these sharks. I came here with a zeal to invest in this, to get your money from my product. Now it's time for you sharks to give your money to me, to make it a huge brand in India, and you are part of it.
That was a very convincing pitch. Now, any other volunteer? Any case?
So good morning, Sharks. I am Vikas Jain. I'm here. I'm very excited to bring for you a very innovative product, which is fruit printing machine. And it looks very amazing. A country which has lack of scarcity of food, the way our population is increasing, the way we are seeing that the population will grow, the world is growing, the entire population, the land is a scarcity, and so is our cultivation. So the very innovative thing which we come up, our team which has innovated is the food printing machine. Now, everybody will be amazed to see what this machine can print. So I want to bring you the demo of how this machine can print something which looks very amazing when we print so far in the past we have always heard that the equipments, machines, demo can be printed the same way, food also can be printed. And this is something which is going to bring a revolution in the world, a revolution in this entire way of thinking, the way people work and the way people spend. I mean, the people can spend enormous time with today they are spending in cooking, developing their foods and all. The beauty of this product is once you have printed, you consume this food and you are sufficient for 24 hours. Then this kind of things this product is going to bring. And this will take the entire world 20 years ahead, not 1, 10, 5 or 20 years. There is a product where I request all the sharks to invest. It can bring lot of revolutionary change, a big size industry and beyond our imagination. And I request all the sharks to invest in this. That's it.
That was an excellent pitch. So that solves a very big problem which Rahul was pointing to towards the beginning. When he prepares for the admin, he can just switch on the printer and print it. So I request any other case to come on the stage and volunteer.
I think you should also ask in the end how much are we going to pay for this.
Sure.
Just to see how convincing the pitch was.
Let's do that.
Just one question. When you give a topic, you need to speak the topic, the person is speaking his name, and then his name is there in the topic.
The topic of Gagan is nine taxis. Nine taxis, Gagan, nine taxis.
Hello everyone, hello all the sharks. Today we are here with our new product, flying taxis. As everyone is facing flying taxis. Yeah. So as everyone is facing toxic traffic around the specifically in NCR, people takes 2.5 hours coming from faster areas like Ravini, Noida, etc. So we are coming with our new product at flying taxi. So we will have one spot like central space where we will have the station and taxi will be flying from them to specifically Gurgaon first space, and we will be reducing our commuting time from 2 hours to around 5 to 7 minutes in first phase. time to invest in traffic to overcome this traffic problem, and it's time to invest in this product. So I would request the sharks to look into this from a long perspective, as the era is now to reduce timing and invest that time in productive things, like people will come to office in time and use that energy in office work rather than wasting their time on the roads, etc. So we will offer, first of all, we are offering our tools and equity market, and interested sharks can connect. That's it.
So, any suggestions for funding for another?
Raise your idea. Who is interested in investing in this product?
Yeah, flying taxi is a very common thing under discussion by the government. But how we are going to make profit? Have you thought about investment, rate of return?
So currently we are having that plan, sir. We have business plan for this flight taxi for next 2 years as of now, because this is a new concept in India. So we are working. We have worked on the short-term plan of 2 years. Then of course we will have long-term plan also. We are targeting around 5% of ROI for first year and 12% ROI in second year. Being new product and we need to expand, we need to incur more expense on R&D, etc. and marketing. So we are with this expectation, and for sure we will be having a larger ROI in coming years.
I think most of the answers were vague. My friend probably is ready to invest $1 million, but he should see return, right? So next time you come prepared about the return.
So there are one break-even point after 2 or 3 years in most of the industry. There we are giving 5% in year 1.
Let's not do question answering.
Yeah, table topics.
Yeah,
Not see.
we can discuss any movement items. The idea is to ask more people to discuss.
Just raise, just
Good.
we'll just raise hand if
Any other volunteer?
Toastmaster Vishika.
Yeah, yes, we have.
And also because this customer is retail.
Let's focus on case for
So topic for you is self-competences. Over to you. Topic is self-cleaning utensils. Self-cleaning utensils. Self-cleaning utensils. Self-cleaning utensils.
Hi everybody, my name is Sikshita and today my topic is self-cleaning. So since I won't be able to sell it as sharks, okay, sorry, I'm so sorry for that. So as in India we already has dishwasher, right? Like, sorry, not in India, like in other countries dishwasher is already in existence and it is used for their to minimize the work effort and all. But in India, I think I'm not selling my product, I'm just giving a speech, okay, disclaimer. So in India, I think dishwasher doesn't make sense in the long run because if you see in India, the labor is quite cheap. Okay, we can take up cheap labor and we can make them work because India is not developed with other countries. So in India, bringing up a dishwasher will not make sense to me, at least to me, because you are cutting down the labor. And if you see, half of the population is under poverty line. So I think we should support the below poverty line and then we should not bring up such products which actually cut down the income of other section of the society. Thank you so much.
One last comment, like India basically our food is oily. Like, dishwasher is fake. I already used it.
I agree with that. If you have to
No, I'm saying in India
no,
dishwasher.
that's what I'm coming to. I don't agree with that because if you rinse up it actually cleans it. But in the longer run, if you see, you're cutting down the like the cost of one person or maybe 5, 6 people in one family, which is not good. I think in India.
one last we can take.
Okay, one last. So
Yes, we have the yes over there.
Nice, yes, thank you.
थोड़ा पीछे नहीं आता इसलिए नहीं है।
Good. It was a good idea for marriage.
So the topic is the clothes that never get dirty.
Name.
Hello everyone, my topic is clothes that never get dirty. So it's a very good relief to all of us because washing clothes is really it takes a lot of our time, especially for women because they have to take care of whole family. Generally they don't prefer to get a hand over that. So if we get these clothes that never get dirty, we will have a very good amount of time extra for our life to invest in something other. So these type of clothes which will make you they will give you a new fashion trend so that you can wear it whatever you like at any time. You don't have to wait for the ironing or for the washing. So you can have a number of clothes and also you can have different types of clothes because sometimes our budget fails us to have number of clothes at the same time. So if you have these clothes which never get dirty, you don't have to invest in the maintenance of these clothes. So you can have number of different styles and fashions of clothes. And also if you we can have it's also a big boon for us if we have these type of clothes for our children also because they can then play and go anywhere else. They can have this freedom because many a times we keep scolding our children to just don't go there, here and there, or don't sit there because it's dirty, your clothes will get dirty because we have this tension that we have to clean. So it will also help women as a mother to give their children freedom. So it's a very new and unique idea and we can look at it.
So yeah, that concludes my session as Table Topic Masters, and with that I hand over to you.
Thank you. So wonderful session by Toastmaster Varun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So next is going to be evaluation section, and we had two great speeches. First by Toastmaster Ritvik, and now Ritwis, sorry, Toastmaster Ritwis. So may I request okay, after the evaluation, okay. So may I request Toastmaster Ritwik, Ritwis. Yeah, please come on the stage and let's carry out the evaluation section. This is the backbone of our club.
Alright, so as I talked about at the start of the meeting, as part of this entire setup, there will be evaluations. So there is no way to escape that, and it is very good for all of you. So I will start with the speech evaluations, and I will invite Ankit to provide a summary of the evaluation that he has done.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritvik. So today I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Ritvik. What I liked about his speech is the story part. He started narrating the story, and it was not something factual or a story out of book or anything. It was a story of his own life, something which he went through 4 years back, and he narrated it very well. He narrated it in a way that his old product manager left, and then he had a new product manager, new team, and new software, and he basically talked about the challenges that he faced. Now, these kind of the problems or the challenges happen with everyone, but it's a great way of making a speech. You can just get few learnings out of it, and you can share it with all the people. It will make a great speech. So kudos to Toastmaster Ritvik. He did a great job of extracting those learnings, those lessons, and sharing it with us. And finally, other thing which like about his speech is that his stage movement was really good. He was moving on the stage, and also he shared even the minute detail, like he googled that problem which he was facing, and he got the idea from Navy training and how changed his mind. So everything he shared even the minutest detail. So I really like that as well. Now there are few suggestions. One of them is you can spice up your storytelling and your speech a little bit. For example, in one part of the speech he said that he reached out to his manager, and his manager said that work is not done yet, you only have 2-3 days. So what he can do, he can spice it up a little bit by saying, work is not done yet, you just have 2 or 3 days more. So just try to emphasize a little bit more on different part of the speech. It will obviously improve your speech a lot. Otherwise, I don't have any specific suggestions for the improvement, because we are already doing very good. I have seen a staggering amount of improvement in his speech and speech delivery, articulation of speech. So again, kudos to him. And if we just focus on this part, we can keep on improving at the same pace which he is improving at. And with that, I wish the best of luck to Toastmasters.
All right, good summary. Now is the time for the second speech to be evaluated of our Toastmaster way.
Well, Toastmaster Ankita, it was her first speech after icebreaker speech. It takes a lot of courage to come over here and give this speech. Have you noticed how she started the speech? Anybody? Anyone? She asked question, and this is one of the good strategy to ask question to engage your audience, to bring in the moment, and then she narrated her experience. Anybody remembers what was the name of her friend? Yes. Great. So Ankita's speech, it was about her personal experience, which was quite relatable. She narrated in a way so we remember it, and such kind of scheme is also very much prevalent in our society and country. So very much related. So overall, considering her level 1, I would say she has done fantastic in delivering her speech. There was clarity in the topics and her speech, but few suggestions to improve in the next level. One is your voice was very low. It was difficult to completely listen from the backside. So first thing, please raise your voice. The second thing, you were just standing here. Very less movement on the stage. The stage was yours. You could have narrated the whole speech by moving and putting some stories. The other thing was eye contact. You were looking only on a certain segment of the team, so you could have seen everywhere. Overall, if I see, there are other points as well. As per you can go to the speech evaluation, vocal variety, pitch, tone, but it's a step-by-step journey. What I like in overall speech, it was quite personal, quite relatable, so you can remember it. It was great speech, Ankita. After your joining, I think first time I came to the club. Looking forward to much better speech, and let's have all the best to Ankita. Thank you.
All right. good insights, Toastmaster business. Nonetheless, I must admit, everyone who came on the stage had a high seat. Remember, there's something that everyone is missing so far. But now it's the time for the next section of the evaluation. Let me invite the Millennium of the day, Prashant, Toastmaster Prashant, to present you.
Tabletop will be given.
First tabletop?
Yes.
Toastmaster will take us. It's your time on stage. Come forward, please.
Morning, good afternoon. So, yeah, starting with the theme topic master, wonderful topics, a great theme. Again, Shark Tank theme, it was different from last quite a lot of times. So, great theme. Just one suggestion, and yeah, you obviously wrote about the OYO approach, etc. So, wonderful on that. Just one suggestion which I told at that time also. So, whenever, say the topic is sky is blue, and the person is Toastmaster, sky is blue, Toastmaster. So, this creates so that everyone knows what's the topic and what's the name of the person who is standing. Because there are a lot of guests. Okay? Coming to the speakers, the first speaker was Toastmaster Anurag. The topic was helmet and speech. Yeah, I should say that topics were wonderful. So Toastmaster Anurag had set the context very well. He spoke about two-wheelers, how two-wheelers are important, more used in India, etc. So the context was very well set. And it was a very fluent topic for him. Just few suggestions. Yeah, that like you just told that yes, you should buy this product. You had set the context for two-wheelers. Then you just said that helmets are used for two-wheelers for safety. What is the product which you are saying? You didn't mention that it will keep how it will keep your etc. So before saying that you should buy this product, you need to explain how to help. Second, your answer also like in this way. So now you have been a Toastmaster since long, so you need to work on that. Then coming to, I think thereafter there were all guests. So just a common suggestion for all guests, and then I'll just, so it's commendable that you as a guest you're coming on the stage where you don't know anyone of us and you're just giving a speech. So commendable on that part. But try using the stage more. So if you're saying something, maybe like currently, when I said that Toastmaster Anurag had set the context, then he spoke about helmet and then he came to his product. So use the stage. You have such a big stage. Don't stand at one place. Second, try making eye contact with everyone. When you make eye contact, and at Toastmasters, when you make eye contact, say if I make eye contact with anyone of you and you are nodding your head, I will get that confidence, or maybe you are listening only. So I will then get that confidence that yes, someone is listening to you. So eye contact will help you yourself also, and it's obviously the audience should feel. Coming to each speaker, Toastmaster Vikas, food printing machine, nice try. Again, same suggestions will be same for stage improvement, etc. Second was future Toastmaster Gagan. Yeah, you had responded to the questions also very well. So good. The reasons were also given very nicely. A small suggestion, maybe you can show more excitement. Like you told what solution, what problem is there, and what solution you are giving. So flying taxis. Maybe you can start like all your problems about traffic are getting solved because we are coming with flying taxis. So that will just give it excitement or more energy to the speech. Otherwise, all in all, it was very good. Next was Toastmaster Dikshita. Nice speech. Just one thing, you, at least it's my view, that you can't change the theme. Although you might have different views, if you are going, maybe this was just
contest and you are given a topic that you need to speak and you need to sell this product, then you need to sell that product. You need to modify your speech, and yes, you might have different views. Maybe Toastmasters Gagan would have views about flying taxis that people in India would not afford it. I also have different views about different things. So when the theme is there that you need to sell the product, you need to sell that product and you need to give a speech for that. Next was guest Shivotham. Clothes that never get dirty. Nice try. Again, same suggestions, same movement, and try looking at everyone.
Now coming to our auxiliary section, the specific inputs about your structure of the speech, and let me invite Millennium of the Toastmasters program.
Again, as I sometimes everyone did a marvelous job. I'm mesmerized by the kind of I heard the speech today. It was important. I'm going to present my summary where we can improve, where are the opportunities where we can improve in the future whenever we complete our speech and part of our speech. First of all, today's word of the day we should have used it. Nobody can use today the word of the day in their speech. Second, I would start with which he was very good on his speech overall. It was learning to play. It was a great speech. Body language, I think already presented. But in terms of the grammatical, it is a tense. We tend to use sometimes, even though we are talking about the past, we use the present tense. So I can tell you now two sentences like we have been working with my manager. He had been working with my manager. Few of the team members knew the organization, left the organization. So I decided, a couple of times we mentioned, I decided, I go back, I went back to my PM. So what I decided, and I decided to let it go, I decided, so we need to be conscious whenever we are telling about the past tense. It should be the past tense. For Ankita, cancer with hypertension. So somewhere she mentioned about I know how to drive. It should have been you to drive. You know how to drive. And went to my office. Somewhere you mentioned she was talking about he said. Yesterday, she was listening to your friend. It should be she said. And account was frozen. Already to get the profit, 11K already got the profit. So we should in the past. Toastmaster Anurag always said, already mentioned that it is the most important cheese. It should be somewhere thing. Or you can use it most important rather than you can use different word like it is most paramount or critical. I came here, I have come here because I couldn't find the major mistake. Gagan, when he was talking about taxi will be flying. When we are talking about taxi will fly in future, like Krishika was no major state I could take, and Krishika no I haven't found any major mistake. So they were talking for like less time. So thanks everyone who did it. Very great job. I appreciate it. You made my job today because I couldn't find major mistakes. Thank you.
So that G can
It's fine.
that we
Alright, so it's time for next section of the evaluation. the crutches, filler words, where you should have stopped or where you should not have uttered anything. So how you perform on that aspect, I will invite Toastmaster, our own ex-president, Toastmaster Rahul. So he loves to be called as ex-president. So I have to.
A lot of improvements is needed in this aspect. I can see a lot of people specifically using R's and so's. I'll first start with our general evaluator, Toastmaster Vivek. He was flawless. He used R only once. Toastmaster Vivek used R's 8 times and so 2 times. Toastmaster Prithvish did not use any filler words. Toastmaster Ankita used R 4 times, so 3 times. You used like once, which was unnecessary, and you used and as well once. That was again unnecessary. Toastmaster Varun used R once, so 5 times. Toastmaster Prashant used R 6 times. Toastmaster Anurag used R 8 times, and so 3 times. Toastmaster Kritika used R's and so's a lot of times, 10 plus, both of them. So you could work on these things. Toastmaster Sheikh used so 3 times. There were no usage of R's. Guest Vikash used R 5 times. Guest Gagan used R multiple times, basically 10 plus times. And so was used 4 times. You used like once, that was unnecessary. Toastmaster Dikshita used R 4 times, so 2 times. Guest Shirutha used so 5 times, R 5 times. Toastmaster Ankit used R 10 times, 10 plus times, basically multiple times. You can work on that aspect. You used so 2 times, and you have a habit of using a lot of times. You used 4 times. You also used and once, that was unnecessary. That was my report as R counter. Now over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Rahul. So let's invite our next evaluator, timer, and who has taken that role? Anurag, on the spot. Come on, Mr. Anurag.
As a timer report, I would like to share about the different timings that was taken by the Toastmasters and guests. First, starting with the joke master, Rahul, allotted time was 2 minutes and he took 1 minute 28 seconds. Then speaker 1, Prithvish, allotted time was 5 to 7 minutes and he took 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Next we have Ankita. As a speaker, she took 5 minutes and 45 seconds, so she is also qualified. Now come to table topic section. Toastmaster Anurag took 2 minutes and 3 seconds, and guest Vikas Jain took 1 minute and 39 seconds. Guest Gagan took 1 minute 40 seconds, and allotted time was 1 to 2 minutes, so he is also qualified. Next we have guest Dikshita. She took 1 minute and allotted time is 1 to 2 minutes. Guest Chirutta took 1 minute and 38 seconds. Next we have evaluators. Toastmaster Ankit took 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Allotted time was 2 to 3 minutes. Next we have evaluator Vivekanand. He took 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So he is also qualified for voting. Next we have table topic evaluator. So table topic evaluator is for allotted time is 5 to 6 minutes and she took 5 minutes and 6 seconds. Next we have grammarian. Grammarian took 3 minutes and 14 seconds, so he is also qualified for voting. Next we have our counter Rahul and he took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Allotted time was 2 to 3 minutes. So each and every one here is qualified for the voting. Now I would like to hand over the stage to our general evaluator.
got some kind of insight on all the speakers who have been here. It's not about yourself itself, like whatever comments this evaluators is given, it does not apply to that person. It might apply to you as well, different context, different point in time. So now I observed the entire meeting. I am ready to do my summary. So first of all, I would say we have high benchmark starting from our ex-president Kritika, then Rahul, now Abhishek, that we always start on time. And our sincere apology that we started minute and a half late today because of some backouts of due to long weekend. People have backed out because they were not available. So we had to arrange the logistics for the last time. So that's the thing that we have to keep in mind going forward. Second thing commendable is that record 7 backouts were filled right in this meeting itself. So if I have to name like TT, Kritika, Gramini, Prashant, our counter, Rahul, evaluator, Vivek, sir, two different roles today, evaluator and team mode, Anurag for timer and myself for staff. So big round of applause for coming forward. Without these backfills, we would not have been able to complete the meeting in the right format. Okay. Second is whatever we actually should do and we do not actually get that time. So whenever guests come, if they come on time, we actually greet them in person. So though whenever you are here, guests basically, we give you the chance to introduce yourself, but a kind of a warm welcome. Our VP membership is not here. So whenever new guests come, we do actually just invite and talk to them and then help them get seated. So although you got time for introduction, but nonetheless, they will make sure this happens. Okay. What I liked during the meeting was the preparedness of Abhishek because we were able to backfill the roles, but he was ready with the plan. Like if nothing comes up, the panel discussion can be conducted. So right now he was able to limit it to a certain extent. But if we would not have had Toastmasters Vivekanand and other bankers, he would have continued in that manner. So kudos to you. There are a lot of parameters we did really well on all the aspects, so good. But one critical thing that I noticed was the podium protocol. Podium protocol is number 1. Wherever somebody comes and goes, you have to shake the hand. If I'm just like completing my speech and then going, even looking back at somebody who invited me on the stage, it's a disrespect basically. And it shows like you are not confident enough. So always make sure that even if you are nervous, take a few seconds because you are on the stage. There is no way to hide now. So just be there, shake hand, and then go away. Coming and then going back. Second is entry exit. I mean, if you would have noticed me, I did it intentionally that when the topic, the table topic session started, I moved out. And then I was standing outside only. I moved in when Anurag's speech completed. You were laughing or clapping. So make sure that, I saw a couple of other guys who are not here now. They left in between. You only should stand from your seat even for drinking water. Once, we are giving you time for the feedback or there is a transition happening. Please do not do so because the speaker on the stage gets nervous. We are all like learning something new. So please show your utmost respect for the person who has the courage to come onto the stage. Next is the feedback on the table topic evaluator. So I think you did a fantastic job. I personally am a great person, though in my job profile I'm a pre-sales person. But selling is not everyone's forte. So you actually challenge everybody to come out of their comfort zone and talk about that. But I think you touched upon the aspect for the benefit of the guests, like how they should address the table topics, basically, right? Like Oreo or something. But I think you should have been a little bit more explanative. Like Oreo, what exactly, how they should perform at each particular stage, and give alternative approach like storytelling as well. So sometimes I felt in that aspect you can improve there, but nonetheless it has also highlighted this, like whenever somebody comes on the stage, feel confident because you are the host there. Somebody comes to your home, you cannot shy to invite them on stage, and then every time whenever we had somebody, some person in the audience had some problem about hearing either the topic or the name of the person. So whenever somebody comes, ask the name first and then announce the topic. It's a must because people are writing the notes. Gramini, our counter, they have to make sure like who's the person on the stage, what is the topic they're talking about because they have to provide their report. And last but not the least, Dishna, you did really well. Everything was perfect. Kritik has highlighted this. If you would not have spoken about like I'm not a salesperson, if you hear about everyone else's speech, they were almost the same thing that on the topic, you were also on the topic. If you would not have said that speech, that sentence, you were actually selling that product basically. So it shows like you being on the stage for the first time, feeling nervous. So sometimes, as Rahul has advised, it's better to keep mum because that particular aspect that you should not speak will not come out of your mouth. But otherwise, nonetheless, it's a good job, and we'll make sure that we continue to do. Thank you. So with this, I will invite
A big round of applause for Toastmaster General Director Ritwik. And a big round of applause for all you people who have come on the Sunday, spend time in the meeting. Big round for yourself. Now it's time for to take the feedback on the panel discussion. We have the panel discussion contest to be held on 1st of September, and we have done a demo at trial version today to know the feedback, how the audience feel, what area we have to work on. Along with this, I request every member, Toastmaster member, to nominate for the panel discussion contest. More nomination will be there, we can have more event on that contest. More participants, we can have more event. Can anyone give the feedback regarding the panel discussion? What do you feel regarding this contest and how we can make it more interesting, more exciting?
I believe that when I was here, like each of the panelists was given 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So 2 minutes for all the 4 members, it was like 8 minutes of silence. It was kind of getting going for the audience, I believe. So instead of 2 minutes, I think we should keep it short, even though in general it is always 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But maybe we can short it to 1 minute so that we can focus more on interaction, basically question answering kind of thing, so that everybody is engaged and involved. Yeah. It's my opinion.
That's what I want to play devil's advocate again. Don't take me wrong. But in a 1 minute, you cannot put your point forward before because 1 minute is very short, and when you had to draft your speech and you want to context about what are the points which you are talking about, whether it's the positive or side or negative side. So it would definitely require at least 2 minutes. 1 minute is a very short time.
We can conduct like rather than have 4, we can have 3. So that we can do. Let me come.
I mean, I don't think
it's fine. Here we pick up 1 person alone. So let's have a whole 4 minutes. We have a meeting. Can you also have a meeting?
This is small suggestion for this point only, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think in panel discussions, it's not that a particular person has to speak for 2 minutes. It's for starting 1 minute each person, and then panelists themselves need to discuss among themselves.
Okay.
Because I think it was conducted last time. I don't exactly in that also we kept 2 to 3 minutes for the panelists to discuss. Say for example, I have said that yes, Olympics should happen in India. Say Prashant has a different opinion. So at that moment only Prashant will counter me. No, I think it will happen because in that only it happens in all of
That could be.
So one minute in the beginning, and then there is a 3-4 minute time limit for discussion from the panelists, and then questions from the.
It is right that we can have a 3 minutes of time span of time to internal discussion within the panel. So that we can keep over there.
And during that time, when there is internal discussion, everyone in the panel should have an opportunity, and there should be a time limit. Because sometimes what happens is one person.
30 seconds a final. Every member should be given to have put your points and have a internal communication. Any more?
So just a question, how winner will be decided?
On the voting. The audience will vote. It is the normal way, the audience will take the decision. The democratic way.
But will it be group-wise
Yeah,
winner or?
it is group wise. Like we have
So how many groups are
so
there?
the more the nomination, the more group can. Like I was thinking of 3 to 4, and every group will and 30 minutes for every group. We can cut down to 20 minutes if we have 5 groups. So
if
the
there are
longer time is not 20 minutes.
Nominate as a group.
If there are 5 groups,
Like I will nominate based on the group, based on the I have one grade A, grade B, grade C. So I will make the group grade 1.
so Abhishek, if there are 5 groups, there will be 5 winners.
Yeah.
Then 5 gifts as well.
Yeah, based on the group, the price of the gift will go up and down based on the amount of group we have.
Last time we did that in the panel discussion.
now
It happened
we-
that all the 3 winners were from a single panel.
So we have correct for the group guys.
We decided
That's why we are moving towards the group guys. Not we are
Correct.
group 1, group 2, group 3.
And the topics will be given before.
Yeah. Any more questions regarding
One more suggestion, because I conducted the panel discussion last time, and I got this feedback like strictly that more time should be given to question answer.
Yeah, that's
Also, panelists will be prepared about the topic. Like you will be sharing the.
yeah, I will be giving a topics regarding the all the theory groups all the panel topics 1 week before the event. Like
That is why 1 minute is enough for sharing your views.
the feedback and again
Yeah, I think
the
today
panel
was
group topics will be given 1 week prior to the event. So now it's time for the vote. I request everyone to vote for the members who perform well today. Meanwhile, I can have a guest feedback how the guest has been. And the guest can take the scan and QR code from the Toastmaster member nearby and give the vote. Meanwhile, I can have the feedback from the guest. Also, the feedback is directly to the meeting, how you feel and how you inform the scan and have the.
I think meeting was well structured according to the Toastmasters protocol, which is good. You have to fill up so many roles at the last moment, so this is understandable. One thing I think that your evaluator has also highlighted is when somebody is on the stage, there's a lot of people movement. So maybe when you start as a Toastmaster of the day, you can give these specific instructions and make people understand that there is certain decorum. Like you talked about keeping your phone silent, right? Similarly, you can give this feedback also, that will also at least improve the room. But overall, speeches were well prepared. The topics, I think, very interesting table topics. I will come up with
Your information is correct. And we inform in every meeting, like how the GE point out is every meeting, people point out this in and out of the members. But eventually we can find this happening. So it is a regular practice. We are pointing all the members to not move out in and out. But it is up to the member who has to follow this. Right?
if we make it aware at the start, I think that will help.
Now, then the feedback regarding implementing meeting and what you like regarding.
So, this is my first time here. So, as a guest and as a Toastmaster, it was great. I was very confused about the panel discussion because I have organized three meetings and I have not seen this. So, it was quite new for me as of now. And otherwise, it was great as he mentioned about him going out and all that. That was actually a pointer because in other meetings I have seen that this has been as put as a pointer and mandatory to follow. And secondly, I feel that when you like, I'm not able to hear the speeches properly actually because of the maybe because of this, but otherwise it's overall visible. Thank you.
There is one period witness of the first two voices. Actually, we are avoiding the mic because the more your voice is louder, the more the people have the confidence, the audience feel the confidence.
I think a lot of people use lower tone to speak.
Use lower tone because they have the habit of getting scared. So people who do not have the scaredness, they will speak louder. So you can find out after 6 months, even I had a lot of feedback like you speak very low. Now I am the habit of speaking very high because now I become more confident. So that is my also habit of speaking low because I have a nervousness in my voice.
We can switch off.
Also we can switch off the yes.
I
So
will
if you have heard it on the radio, then you can switch
that
it.
works. I will make next time. I don't mind. What?
Yeah.
We can try it.
Any feedback? Yes. Sir.
Very important and that is about the feedback system.
Yeah.
Which I really like a lot. Normally we speak and we don't get the feedback, we keep validating ourselves. So this thing which I really like a lot, giving a very strong feedback about every aspects and very surprising for me that so many times we speak and we are not aware of and the second part which she exactly said, I also felt I have more energy to listen to the speeches and all. Maybe it is more of the fan issue, otherwise probably it is not that way. The people will also with time can be little
Louder.
so that would be the thing. Otherwise,
Basically, you know about the loudness. We used to ask members to speak louder.
yes,
Because in the corporate meeting, maybe you speak in a low voice, people will look on that this has a low, like nervousness in the meeting.
it's a competition in this.
Maybe we can have the one of the alternate fan.
Reduce the.
Yeah, that can be done over there. So if I had educated, then we can take that, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I guess this was very well structured, and yeah, as sir rightly pointed out, like the evaluation part is the heart of this, and all the evaluators, like, they were very precise to it. They pointed out the exact pointers, and which I guess is the best thing about this course, which I liked it. Regarding moving in and out, I guess for the 2-hour session, maybe we can keep 1 minute break in between in case if someone has to use the washroom or the water break maybe in 2 hours, so that it doesn't disturb any of the speeches or
No,
anything like
we
that.
have kept this suggestion of having a break, but the session get extended to 2:30. And then people pointed out, yeah, the meeting has happened 2:30.
Actually, I have a suggestion. The way that I was and I used to do it when I was phone call. Whenever somebody gets on the stage, there is transition. So you go out at that moment because
Okay,
transition
that's
time is
okay.
there. And then stay outside until another transition happens. So that way nobody has time to be face to face. That's all.
Who was the last figure we had?
The whole session was very nice. The environment is very good. And really this evaluation thing I like a lot because that will help us to learn and improve. And that's for this reason only we come here and also to make good friends. So the whole session I liked.
A big round of applause